Well, we'll go back to that if that becomes a problem. It looks like it might be, but I don't know. Enable to 0, 5, till let's say 32. We can render again. Wow, that's very weird. I don't know. Initial explosion. See, we didn't cover that at all. 22 to 50. 3 to 50. 2. Still, that's set at white. I'm going to copy the color for this. I'm going to paste it in the other ones as well. Initial explosion. Paste. And secondary explosion. Paste. Okay, good. So we have, I guess, basically what we want to do. Man, these huge afterburn single blob meshes are killing me. Oh well, anyway. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to create three separate um, afterburn demons, all the same type explodes. That'll be for the initial explosion, for the trails, and the secondary explosion. Now I'll just create one and duplicate it once I get the settings right. So color, I'm going to right click, load. I want to go to I'll go to my network. Uh, CG, my explode, AGT. Turn you on, turn you on. I want to set the multiplier to like 5. Set the color shift. Up a little bit. And And then I want to add it to my initial explosion, which we'll put at the top. Move up. Just add that like I was adding a particle set. And I can render. See, now we have that. Also, I want to turn on the blob preview. So I could probably turn that up a little bit more even. So that looks about right. I mean, you're going to have to do test renders for everything. And what I mean by test renders, I don't mean like single frames. You might have to do chunks of renders to see if you got it right. Okay, so that looks about right. I will duplicate that, but first I'm going to deactivate my initial explosion real quick. I'm going to duplicate that. I'm going to make sure that it's not in my initial explosions. My explode 2 demon. Go to my trails. Select 2. I'm going to turn off my second, or deactivate my secondary explosion also. Just concentrate on my trails. I'm going to save. And I'm going to preview. See how now all my branching trails have a little bit of a fire or a rocket look to them also, which is exactly what I wanted. Maybe I'll turn... no, that's not what I wanted. I'll turn this up just a little bit. I'll render it again. Nah, I liked it better. Just a little bit here. Alright, so we have that. How easy was that? So I'm going to deactivate that. I'm going to duplicate this. Get rid of it out of here because we don't want it in there. We want to activate our secondary explosions. Pick the third. Actually, I'm going to go in an initial explosion. Okay, I was making sure it didn't pick up the demon. The third one, anyway. I'm going to render that. That actually looks pretty good, doesn't it? Render. With that, I'm going to drop this down a little bit. Re-render. I'm seeing a little bit. It looks like mini spheres in there, which usually tells me the